Okay, so we're back. So we've talked about how to make the caged shaped fretboards, right? And the interesting thing about these letters, and we can look at them here, or we can look at them on the fretboard, the string shapes fretboard, is the fretboard is composed of elements of string shapes. So the elements are, if you will, the lowest common denominator, of course, is the notes themselves, but they're sectionalized in the string shapes. So C is 3, 4, 5, and in a C build, so we don't have to crop it off and fret nut it off and warp it over. It's already done up here. This is the C build, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then the G build is a fifth away from that in string shape lettering. So C goes to G, and there's your 6, 7 root. Now, of course, between C and G, we have little a, and that would be up here, because the caged shares notes. So when you go up in caged, say to the right, you go the word C-A-G-E-D. So C shapes 3, 4, 5 will go to A shape 5, 6, sharing that 5, and then the A shape would go to the G shape, sharing that 6, because A shape is 5, 6, and G shape is 6, 7 root. So everything's right here on the string shaped fretboard, but the point is that the bottom strings of the string shapes, of the cage shapes, so this is the G cage shape, which is contained by this banner here. So this is the G cage shaped here. Sorry, we got to get our drawing tool. We better get a little bit more color there and a little more thickness. Okay, so this is our G shape here. Okay, trying to get rid of that that thing. It's not wanting to do it. Maybe if I just zoom in or out or something like that. We got to get out of cursor mode. Okay. In any case, this will go away. It's not permanent. I have found times where I found lines, on my drawing, or I pasted something and forgot that it was there, and I had to remake the whole fretboard from the where it got pasted on. So there's some ups and downs with the graphics. Anyway, with the A shape, the little A shape is right. The A shape's right here. Okay, so that's in between the C and the G shape. But remember, C and G do not share any notes. C shares with A shares with G. Okay, so that's the difference between caged and just fourths. So, and fifths. So you want to go in fifths, to go C, G, D, A. Those are fifths. C, G, D, A. Those are in fifths. The difference is that caged shares notes in the middle, so it's not really part of the string circle. It's just the little ones are put there as a memory aid to help you count in fifths. So when you want to count from C to G, you can count the A in caged and just skip it in your mind. So see, fifth of C is C, skip A, G. Fifth of G is G, skip E, D. You know, fifth of D is okay. Caged is C-A-G-E-D, then C-A again. Skip C and go to A. So fifth of D is A. That kind of thing. So that's why I put the little numbers there. You can just use them as skip places, place markers, to blank those out, mask those out, but you count in your head C-A-G. You're just going to mask that one out because you're going to want the fifth. Now when you go the other way around, it's not caged anymore. It's a ascending pentatonic scale. So it'd be C, D, E, G, A. So it's C, D, E, G, A, C. Now this is the cage circle. The cage circle is C, D, E, G, A. So going in fourths, we just do the same thing. Skip every other one. Fourth of C is the E shape. Fourth of C shape is the E shape. Okay, right there. C goes to the E shape. Okay, but this is a different, this isn't strictly when we're going up in string shapes. This is not a string shape map. This is a string shape map. And the first, you notice you don't have the same, horizontally we have C-A-G-E-D shapes. C-A-G-E-D shapes. But it is not the same. This one goes C, G, D, A, E, C. Those are in fifths. And the start cage from any string map goes C, E, A, D, G. Okay. Now this A, D, G, C, E, A is the magic fret, and you have the C to the E, which is the third. The rest of them are in fourths. That got me onto the string circle, which is actually the magic circle backwards and all that stuff. But what this means is start in A shape from D, start in A shape from the second string, it's going to turn into a D shape. Okay? So remember, the bottom shape isn't A shape. You're saying start an A shape from the second string, it becomes a D shape, which means the bottom string would become a D shape. So this is covered in the start a new shape on any string magic circle. So if I start an A shape from an A shape, that's going to be the same. Do it in pentatonic. But if I start an A shape from the second string, it's going to become the fourth of A. We'll start the A shape, go up a pentatonic scale. A goes to C in a pentatonic scale, so it's going to be the D, or the fourth of A is D, so it's going to be the D shape. So let's do that. Let's start a pentatonic scale from the second string, and we're going to come down on the D shape. Adjust for the tuning warp. There's your D shape. Trust me, this works. Now if we go to the third string and start an A shape on the third string, we count 2/4. Okay, so let's do it in a pentatonic scale. A, skip C to D, skip E to G. So it's going to become a G shape. So third string, we're going to start an A shape here. I don't know, we'll start it over here on the G. You can tell it's a G shape right there. So here is the A-shaped A. Start that A-shaped A from the third string. You get a G-shaped. It wasn't an A-shaped A, it was an A-shaped C. So that's how the string